When we went to this thing called preacher training, where we learned how to preach and stuff, I was there and I just loved it because everyone there was so nice and accepting, and there was never like a wrong way to spread the word. Like, for example, one time I was in the class with my friend Zuri, and we were all just like practicing preaching and stuff, and it was just so much fun. Like, he was just saying, oh yeah, that's right. Like the guy teaching us and stuff, he was just like there and he was showing us how to spread God's love and stuff. And I just loved that. I just really wanted to be there more. And we went there more. Like, it was really fun. I actually preached with my friend Zuri, but now in a couple of weeks on the 30th, I'm gonna preach here. My go-to topics, definitely probably growing up as a Christian, like being a Christian as a teenager, or talking about God's love, talking about, worldly stuff, I guess, and how it can affect you mentally and physically and spiritually. The more we grow into this world, like the older this world gets, the stronger, I guess, Satan gets. And he notices that as teenagers, for example, I'm gonna put an example. He tricks a lot of teenagers into thinking they're not worth it, into thinking they're not loved. And a lot of teenagers think that maybe if I get into a relationship, maybe if I find the perfect girl or perfect boy, they're gonna fill that hole in them. And that's not true. They get confused and they don't know who they are. They start wondering who they are and why they were made, and they start doubting themselves, and that leads to a lot of self-harm, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, thinking you're not enough, stuff like that. Some teenagers, they could struggle with, oh, am I loved? And there was this one camporee that we went to, and it was titled, I Am Loved. And basically there they taught us about how much we were loved, and honestly, it really affected me in a really good way, and it made me know that I'm loved by, the good Father, and it just really helped me a lot, because like every teenager, like we're all like, who am I? We're all like, what am I supposed to do in this world? Why was I made? A lot of us Christians, like we think that we're better than everyone just because we're saved, because really we say we're saved, but we're not really saved sometimes. I guess basically we should treat everyone the same, whether that be to someone that's gay, someone that's, has been arrested, someone that's robbed a grocery store. It could be anything. Someone that's been lied to, someone that's cheated. We should treat everyone the same. Like, that's our community out there. We're all children of God. We're supposed to be treating everyone equally, no matter where they're from, what they've done, because we've all done bad stuff. Well, I want to say that, you're loved very much, and I know it can be hard living as a teenager. It's really hard living as a teenager, especially as a Christian, because the older we get, I guess, and the more we let the devil come into our lives, I guess the more he has a chance to make us question our own identity. And that can lead us to a lot of stuff. And basically what we need to do is find Jesus. And it's not easy trusting him all the time, because sometimes we feel like he isn't there. And it can be really, really difficult and hard to live like that. And I know it might feel like you struggle with a lot of stuff and that you're not good enough and maybe you're not saved. But every Christian struggles with something. Some Christians struggle with, addictions, with eating disorders, stuff like that, anxiety, depression. But every Christian struggles with something, and we all need to know that we're all just people. We're all just, I guess, sinners. We're all sinners trying to live for God. We're not gonna be perfect ever. And we need to know that God's love isn't confusing. It's not something that's toxic. It's not something you have to worry about losing, because he is love. His love is from the beginning to end. It's like everlasting. It's not like this world. This love is gonna end someday. This stuff in this world that apparently fills you, it's gonna go away. It's definitely gonna go away, but God isn't gonna go away. So, that's it.